Francis, are you shaving your head?
What? No!
Repeat after me. I will get help for my depression.
Will dye my hair.
No!
Hey, Ma.
Roses are red. Shane, that's not a good plan.
Look at the way I dance on it. I disrespect your bridge coat, man. When I was in preschool, there was this really weird system of timeout where they'd put you in this giant plastic bucket, sort of like this one. And the rule was you couldn't leave the bucket for 10 minutes. Weird. In case you didn't know, I was what the teachers referred to as a difficult child, which is code for walking entity of sass. So I was in this timeout bucket quite a bit. Once they put me in the bucket for 30 minutes, and I thought that was incredibly unfair. So I grabbed the handles and shifted my body repeatedly until the bucket and I were out of the classroom, in the hallway, and through the front door. They found me in the parking lot scooting to freedom in the timeout bucket. My teachers were furious, and I said, hey, I never left the bucket. So they called my mom and told her what I did, and she just said, well, he never left the bucket.
Mother! Why do the people on the interwebs keep calling me a tool? Tools have a purpose. I was a girl in the village doing alright, and now I became a princess.
Straight men literally will give me shit because I have a rainbow wristband, and then I look at them and they look like this. Like, oh, don't wear your sexuality on your sleeve. Sir, you are made of denim. You do not get to speak.
So apparently I conduct an initiation ceremony for the freshmen each year, and I was completely unaware of it. So anyone who goes to my school knows that I have a legendary walking speed in the hallways. Like, I'm moving at approximately Mach 5. I'm not trying to be late to class. This, compounded with the fact that my cane has an almost 6-foot reach in any given direction, gives me nearly unlimited power as I travel through the hallways. And everyone respects it. That is, everyone except the freshmen. These boneheaded children with cerebral cortexes smoother than a shard of sea glass clog up the middle of the hallways and slow me and everyone else down. Now, ordinary people might just put up with this, but I'm extraordinarily petty. Consequently, I enforce the policy that if you slow me down, you are knowingly subjecting your ankles to fencing practice from my cane. At any rate, every time they start doing this, I simply widen my cane sweep, increase the force a little bit, and watch the freshmen jump. Consistently by about the 4th day, there are no more freshmen traveling in groups down the center of the hallway.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing. I'd say like and share for part 2, but I don't think you're gonna like part 2.
I do not care if you're trans, gay, what religion you are, if you put pineapple on your pizza, if you put your milk before you put in your cereal. I do not care if you put socks on when you shower. I don't give a shit about any of that. But if you shit talk my boy Mothman, I swear to any god that is listening, I will end you and your entire family's existence!
Human, what's this electronic game you've been playing?
This is called The Sims. The purpose of this game is to guide virtual human beings through everyday life.
A fascinating concept. Could you give me some examples?
Well, you help them find careers and raise families, as well as try your hand at architectural design.
Well, that sounds very creative and meditative. What sort of life have you built for your virtual humans?
Well, I mostly drown them in their pools and set their houses on fire.
Are they crying out in terror?
Yes, they cry out for their god to save them, but their suffering amuses me too much. They are not the first, nor will they be the last.
First, you'd heard of Guitar Hero. Maybe now you've heard of Ukulele Villain. So now, with great pleasure, I would like to introduce you to Morally Ambiguous Bongos. You killed my father, Bongos. But you did save those orphans. What a conundrum!
How am I still here? Like, how have I made it this far? This just feels wrong. Who approved this? I definitely should not be here. I feel like a glitch in the system, like someone definitely messed up and I'm still here. I'm not saying I should be dead or anything, but I definitely feel like I should have fallen off the grid at this point. So all I know is I'm still here and that doesn't feel correct.
Seem to go, you don't know what you got till it's gone. 2, 3, 4. Babe paradise, put up a pocket.
Phase 1 of testing my milk jug rocket. I believe that if I twist the cap a little bit, then the rubber bands will then act as a thruster and propel the jug far into space.
And if you call me a simp, make sure you put Ilton at the end of it. Because I was born with one brain cell and I haven't seen that bitch since 1642.
Guys, you forgot to turn the table off.
I'm the Mountain King!
All hail the Mountain
King! Well, you've reached the end of the map. You brought the machete, right?
I am the machete! I'm not the machete.
If I were supreme ruler of the underworld, I would have an entire fleet of hobgoblins to do my bidding, and they would be justly compensated too. I'm thinking 15, no. We can do better. 25 gold pieces an hour, 3 weeks paid vacation and full benefits, and every hobgoblin gets the opal-encrusted weapon of their choice. To the underworld, and to frogs everywhere.
If I don't look like a queer-coded cartoon villain when I dress, what, pray tell, is the point in dressing at all?
I'm non-gender conforming and queer, and I'm alone in a house. What crimes will I commit? Nobody knows. Probably arson. Help!